Well, hey there, happy day 715 of What's She Up To Now. She, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, also known as Pajama Grandma in my pajamas, talking about and thinking about work today. Work. I don't know about you, but I actually love work. I love to feel like I have a sense of purpose, and to me, work is that, I guess, creation of that purpose for me. So I love working different industries, different businesses, different aspects. I've done all kinds of different things in my life and in my career. So I love work. And today's saying for Supersize Your Business and for my Facebook Live was, you've got your work cut out for you. Meaning, of course, I'm doing a 10 days of, since to coincide with my 10-day challenge, I'm doing 10 days of idioms or phrases or meanings or metaphors that mean problems or difficulties, which is, challenges. Most people think of challenges as problems or difficulties. They don't think of them as opportunities, which they actually are as well, because problems and opportunities are the opposite sides of the same coin, right? Anytime we're faced with a problem, it's really an opportunity in disguise, or it's really an opportunity disguised as a problem, one way or the other. So, you've got your work cut out for you. Comes from the tailoring industry, comes from tailoring, where you would cut out all the pieces and do planning and prep work before you would start sewing. But even after you've done all the preparation and the planning and the cutting of the pieces, you still had a lot of work to do before you had a finished garment. That's true of pretty much anything we do that's worthwhile, right? When you want to achieve a goal, or have a relationship, or create a business, or get a new job, or go to a new school, or join a team, or be part of an organization, usually you have your work cut out for you to, number one, become a part of that organization, become a part of that team or that project, or to lead that project, or you have your work cut out for you if you're trying to get people to change their mind about something, or get somebody to make a decision in your favor. You might have your work cut out for you. You might take a bunch of planning and effort and resources to get the result that you want. So that was the topic of those videos for today. Fun today was all about dreaming and remembering something from your dream, which I'm not awesome at that. I seldom remember my dreams unless I ask myself a question before I go to bed and then want an answer. I get those answers a lot in the morning, but if I forget to do that, if I just go to bed because I'm tired like I was last night, I don't necessarily ask myself a question before I go to bed, and so I'll just wake up and I don't really remember my dreams. So my question today was the thing that I was remembering or trying to recall, was that based on the suggestion of the saying that accompanied today's fun challenge? And I suspect that it was, because I don't think that that's what I was really dreaming about, but as I was asked the question, my imagination immediately filled in a possible dream that matched the question that was being asked. Well, now how powerful is that? If we realize that when we ask a question, we're always going to get an answer. We're not going to necessarily like the answer, but we're always going to get an answer. And our subconscious and our brain will fill in the answer based on our past experiences. Sometimes, or what's going to keep us safe. It's always going to be what keeps us safe. So I thought that was interesting to note that maybe that's not really what I was dreaming about. So tonight I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to ask myself the dream question that they've got, and then I'll go to bed and I'll remember in the morning what my dream was, and we'll see if it has anything to do with what they suggested in the comment or not. I suspect it won't. However, it might, because it's like my subconscious pulled up an example of something that I know I've been thinking about that's been bothering me a little bit, and gave me an example in sort of a way that matched the question they were asking. So I thought that was really interesting, because we almost never notice things like that. We don't notice the patterns. We don't notice things that are necessarily going around us. And it could be because I watched a movie yesterday about patterns and seeing patterns and repeating patterns. That could be why I was thinking about that as well. Anyway, 10-day challenge. Today is day 8. Wow, day 8 already of my 10-day Challengers Secrets Challenge. And today is all about, what do you do after the challenge is over? So say you're doing a 5-day challenge. What do you do? Yesterday was during the challenge. What things do you do during the challenge to make sure it's successful? And then today is, what things do you do after the challenge to make sure that it's successful and that people get the results that they wanted from the challenge, and that you get the results that you wanted from the challenge as well. No sense doing a challenge if you don't get some kind of a result for yourself as well as for the people you're doing the challenge for, right? Isn't that the reason we do challenges? I know I personally do challenges because I want a certain result in my life. I recently did a 90-day blood pressure challenge because I wanted to reduce my blood pressure. And I didn't think I'd reduce my blood pressure, and I went to the doctor when I had the flu, and my blood pressure was 114 over, I don't remember what, but it was really, really low. It was down well over the 20 points that I wanted it to get down during my 90-day challenge. And my sister had the same flu. She went to the doctor, and her blood pressure was through the roof. So that leads me to believe that some of the things that I was doing were definitely working and have helped me to get my blood pressure down. So I'll do challenges for me personally that I want to get a result for. Excuse me. But I also do challenges that I always want the other people that are going through the challenge with me to get a result as well, right? There's no sense doing a challenge if people don't get a result. That's the whole purpose of condensing space and time and giving something a focused effort so that they can get an awesome result. So day 8 of the challenge. Also was going through the live launch. It's like a live launch method or challenge from Kelly Roach. I like what she does with that. I learned a couple really cool things that I'm going to incorporate into my challenges and the way I roll them out. But now she's got like 5 days of selling. Great salesperson. And so over the weekend, it's all been testimonies. Today will be another testimony. So it's all, it's like a live webinar launch every day, kind of a mini webinar and Q&A and answering questions to kill as many objections as she can, which is really a killer strategy. You know, you spend 5 days doing a challenge, really 4.5 days doing a challenge, and that half a day you end up starting in your sales process on day 4. Then day 5 is mostly sales process, but also some learning. Day 6, 7, and 8 are testimonies along with the selling of the program that they're selling. And I'm sure, so that'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure the last 2 days, or Monday and Tuesday, today and tomorrow, will be again, huge sales push. And it's a really cool way to roll out your programs. And I learned some really interesting things that I can tweak and do with my challenges that I have not been doing that are really, really smart. And one of the biggest things I learned is that you don't change your challenge all the time. You don't change your method all the time. It's the same one over and over and over again for like 8 times in a year. And that's what they did last year and part of the year before that. So they've got a year and a half under their belt of doing this same live launch method and just sharing the same live launch method as the way to bring people into their business, which is a, almost $20,000 program. I think it's $1,500 a month, or $16,200 if you pay in advance, $16,200. So that's a good way to get people into their high ticket program. It's really, it's very cool. I learned a lot from it, but it also encouraged me to know that I need to develop my back-end team program. So it isn't all me responsible for all the deliverables. I think that that's one thing Kelly's done really, really well, is map that out and build a really good team around her that helps to do the program, to deliver the program, so she's not doing it all herself. Anyway, that's what I'm working on today. My challenge. I will probably listen into that one, and I still have a whole lot of stuff and organizing that I was going to do over the weekend that I did not get done. I admit it, I didn't get it done. Did get the Christmas stuff down, but that and dishes and laundry and stuff was about it with all the other things I had going on. So I did go out and about on Saturday, and I felt like I had a little bit more symptoms of my flu-y cold thing yesterday, so I kind of laid low and took it easy, and just backed off on some of the projects I was going to do. That's it. That's all I've got for you today. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, hit me up in the comments below. If you have any questions about challenges or obstacles or problems or what to do next, that is my area of expertise. Hit me up, ask me, and I will be glad to help you or set you in the right direction. Have an awesome day, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow with day 716 of what I'm doing as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of business. So I can do what I want, when I want, where I want, wearing what I want, which is usually my pajamas, to create the life that I want for myself and those I love and care about. Have a great day. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome day. It's Monday. Have an awesome Monday.